Hey, what's up guys? I'm David and welcome to the Weird Outdoors. A little bit of a different video today, but I am going to show you how I power my van with Jackery's smallest battery, which is the Jackery 240. I'm going to show you guys how to use it, where I keep mine in my van, and how to power your van off one of these Jackery 240s. So one thing I like about this is obviously its size and portability. It doesn't take up a lot of room inside the van, and when you need it outside the van for anything, it's super easy just to grab it and carry it out. To use any of the outlets, it's pretty simple. You just push the little button beside whichever input or whichever output you're using. You can use more than one at a time. You can use all three at a time if you want to, but it's obviously going to drain your battery faster. But you have USB, AC, and you have your 12-volt hookup up here, which is what we use to power a van. If you want to check and see how much battery you have left, you can hit this little button right here. Display 87%. I used it on my last trip. They're pretty easy to charge. Jackery makes a 100-watt solar panel that should plug into this input right here, and then Jackery itself comes with a wall charger and a car charger. And speaking of charging, because it is Jackery's smallest battery, you're going to need to charge it up a little bit more than you would maybe some of the other batteries. Well, if you're going to be stationary for a couple days, it will limit you on how much power you can use and how long you can be in that one area. I can usually make anywhere from 2 to 4 days depending on my power consumption and whether my wife and kids are with me and everybody's charging their phones or not. By myself, I could make it easily probably 4 or 5 days by myself, but with my wife and kids, we usually make about 2 or 3 days charging our phones, powering lights in the van, things like that. So I use this Jackery to power a LED bar in my van. I use it to charge my phone and my wife's phone when we're out together. And I also use it to power some fans, these little fans behind us here. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys where I keep my Jackery in the van. I have a little set of cabinets here that I built. Well, this one's pre-made cabinet, and then I built a little addition to it here. And all I do is take my Jackery and I set it right on top of here. I put a little rubber mat on top here to help keep from sliding. And then I have a little, I don't know if you guys can see here, but there's a little metal eyelet on each side of my cabinet here, one here and one on this side here that I screwed in, and I just take one of these, a bungee cord on each side of these little mini ones. You can get them at Walmart, and hook it in place, strap it down to both sides, and it doesn't go anywhere. I've been on forestry roads and a few back roads down laying between the lakes here in Kentucky, and I haven't had any issues with it falling or coming loose or anything like that. So the next important part is this guy right here. This is how we get power from our Jackery to the rest of the van. So we plug in right here, turn on your 12-volt power, and now your van has power. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about how to do it. It's pretty easy. This is basically just wired into a fuse box, and I'm gonna show you how I did that real quick. It plugs into our Jackery, and then the wire runs down behind my cabinet, comes out under the bed here, and then runs along the bed frame over to this 12-volt fuse box. And then the only thing I currently have it wired up to is a USB outlet to be able to charge our phones easily from the door of the van while we're outside hanging out. And then we have our LED light bar. So it's a pretty simple setup. You can order almost everything on Amazon. I ordered my USB outlet on Amazon, and I ordered that fuse box on Amazon. The only thing I didn't buy on Amazon for that project was some of the connectors. And this, I bought it at AutoZone, and what it is, it's an extension cord for your cigarette lighter. So the only thing I did was I just cut the DC port off the one end and wired that into my fuse box. So it's pretty simple stuff. I think it was like maybe 12 or 13 bucks, nothing crazy expensive. The most expensive part of this entire setup is the Jackery itself. So this will get you outside, this will get you camping. But if you decide later on, like, hey, I need more power, this isn't enough, I need more, it's easy to upgrade. You can buy you another Jackery, you can upgrade to a bigger size. Obviously, it's going to be more expensive, but you can buy a bigger Jackery, and you just do the same thing. You just plug this DC outlet into it, and you're good to go. Guys, Anna got a new hoodie. We got to show them your new hoodie. Check it out, guys. It says, "Eat, Sleep, Snuggle," which is the perfect description of what this dog does. You can't climb on me, bro. You weigh 53 pounds. You're not a lap dog. She thinks she is. trying to record a video here. You're not being helpful. So I've showed you guys the Jackery. I've showed you guys how to set it up into your van. But also I want to talk to you guys about keeping your power needs low. You can get a lot farther on one of these Jackery 240s if you don't have a lot of power needs. I'm not living in my van, I'm just camping, so I don't need a fridge in here. I do bring a cooler sometimes, and honestly, if the weather's cold enough and I don't have a lot of like cold food needs, I just bring a little lunch bag. When summertime hits, sometimes we'll be powering some of our fans with the Jackery, but also all of our fans are dual purpose, so they can all be powered off USB, like 12-volt power, or you can put batteries in them, which is typically what we do. And they'll run for about 2 nights before you got to switch out the batteries on them, so it's not too bad. I also buy battery-powered lights. So you can pick a couple of these at Harbor Freight or other stores, but I think they're the cheapest at Harbor Freight. And it's literally just a dimmer switch, and you can adjust the brightness of it. They make the just like the single switch ones, but they're pretty much the same price, and the dimmer's definitely the way to go. Another option versus buying batteries for everything is buy rechargeable. I picked up this little light/bug zapper at Harbor Freight. This thing actually works pretty great. It's hard to tell, you know, because it's daylight outside right now, but this thing's pretty bright. And I've been real happy with it so far. As far as the bug zapper part goes, I don't really use it outside too much. But in the summertime, we get in the van at night. And what I'll do is I'll take this thing and turn the bug zapper part on. I'll take this thing and hang it right up here. And that will help get out any little scragglers in the summertime, any little mosquitoes or gnats or anything that might be left in our van. So if you made it this far in the video, please go like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I'm new on here, so it's gonna help me grow and help me make cooler content for you guys. Help keep me motivated to make cooler content for you guys. So be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Weird Outdoors. I hope all of you guys have an awesome Christmas and a great day with your families. And I will see you next time. Peace.